y'all. How you doing? So today's going to be a little different. Design. Going to Samia. He liked you. Alrighty. Hey, you know what? I gotta share link. I'm only gonna share the YouTube and the Rumble link. If this ever gets moving. Do, 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 do. Okay, why is it not? I can barely see this damn screen. I said I can barely see the screen. What's going on? Copy text. What is that noise? I don't know. What's the matter? I can barely see the screen. That's the matter. Huh? I can barely see the screen. All right. Well,
Does that help a little?
not really, but we'll make it work. All righty. Let's go get into some trouble, shall we? I've got a turd with me today.
Howdy. Yesterday, my psychiatrist decided that he was going to agree with Dad that exercise would be helpful to get me out of my depressive episode and help me move forward with my grief process. So we're out today getting some steps.
All righty. Oh, I get run over. Hey, why don't you drop your earbud?
Oh, what now?
I said, am I going to get run over?
You get a turn on the hill.
And of course, I come out here. There was no traffic at all out here. I get out here and now all the cars are running past. All right, I need you to take them for 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Left the field.
Okay. Hi, y'all.
Nobody there yet.
Hiking is the best for depression and to lower anxiety. That's awesome. Thanks, Richard, for telling me that. I don't really have motivation to want to do it, so unless I have somebody walk with me, I won't do it. Hi, Kelly. Any of y'all that's getting hit today, y'all be careful, okay? Ow. There we go. Is that one of our cats or hers? Okay, I wanted to make sure.
Why are you just standing there not talking? Is anybody there?
What?
Is anybody there?
Richard said about hiking, but that's about it.
Who's Richard?
I don't know. He's somebody on YouTube.
Oh, well. All right. Good afternoon. Hello.
And I told them to be careful.
Okay, that stuff doesn't show up. You have to talk.
Well, you can open now.
Katie said, please stay safe, y'all, and tomorrow, as there's some pretty nasty weather going on today and tomorrow. Yeah. All right. How many people do we have? We have, looks like 5. Hiking is the best for depression and to lower anxiety, and it helps immensely. Yes. Yes, it does.
They got a big old tree branch down.
Instead of looking at my forehead, there you go. That's a much better view, ain't it? And the cat's knocked the thing again. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to let you see the kittens in the garage, in the shed while we were gone, but they're being butt heads. Hi, Dave. Dave just popped in. So, yeah, sorry, I had to drop off the key to my neighbor. Wanted to talk to them about something real quick, and I saw they were there, so I ran over really quick. It is a beautiful day out. A little cloudy, but now I can deal with that. We're going to walk up to the other side of the ravine there, come back, and then we're going to go through the field. How you doing, Dave? Richard, I hope you're still here, bud. I'm sorry I wasn't here for a minute. Can you hear me okay? Okay, Katie. When you go to how's the sound? Okay, it's only showing there. Okay, pull up YouTube on your phone, please. Pull up YouTube on your phone, please.
I don't have time.
I will put time on it. As you walk into a mailbox. So, the reason I don't have any headphones on today is because my dink self, what'd you do?
It won't let me because I've reached the time limit. I have told you.
Where's your YouTube at? No, we're not doing that. Hold on. I'll add time real quick. Sound is good? Okay. They said sounds good.
Okay.
All right, bud. So we are walking and talking today. So the 2 big new articles that I want to talk about right now is first off the race war that they're trying to start. So the person who brought it to my attention, no, you are not crazy. You're not seeing things. They're trying to start riots. They're trying to cause tension between us. And it's not just between races, it's between cultures. I don't know who that was. They wave, so I'll wave back. Should I push Katie into the electric fence? I think we should. Hey, Katie, you think it's on? Take the damn earpiece out.
What?
Pay attention. Next time I'll just push you into the damn electric fence.
Yes, I know the electric fence. And water. Don't mix.
Well, I wanted to know if it was on. Get out of the road. All right, go across, Caitlin. Hurry up. Katie's having a cow.
Soggy.
Katie's a crackhead. All right.
Soggy.
But yeah, back to what I was saying. Some people think that Trump pardoning Derek Chauvin is to set up more racial tension and start riots. And there's just so much hatred going through all over the place. It really is. And it's really sad. I cannot remember a time ever in my lifetime when our country has been as divided as it is right now. You know, in my almost 49 years. This way, kid. We'll go down here and see the cows. So, yeah, watch, because it's a little slippery right there, kid. Give me your hand. Why not? So just, you want to be careful. Pay attention to your surroundings at all times. You know. It is, Dave. You know, coming from, I know coming from somebody in your background, you know, you came from the armed services where you all were put into a situation. You all were broken down and brought up together, and it didn't matter what your race or class or anything was. You guys were brothers and sisters, you know? And to see them trying to break that and cause so much division, it just doesn't make sense to me. The only way it makes sense is if they're trying to weaken us and make it easier for us to be taken over and be controlled. You know? Obama was the worst thing ever. Yeah, I agree, bud. Not just for that, not just for the race stuff, but he made it so that our government can spy on us, as you know, which really started back when Bush was in office. Bush was a piece of shit too. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. There's bad Republicans and bad Democrats. We'll see how nice the cows want to be down here. Don't step in any of the old post holes. Can you please turn that off and leave it off so I can talk to you and I have to? But, yeah, I mean, no matter how bad they want to play this game and no matter how much they push it, if we talk to each other, we will find that we have more in common with each other than we have disagreements in most cases. Okay?
1,147. You hear me?
So now that's going to lead me into another subject. And that subject is going to be, hi, Elmo. Elmo says, hi, everybody. Everyone. At least he didn't call, he said hello, everyone. He didn't call us a hoe today. I can smell that pond. I know it's over here somewhere. If I was to ever have to get rid of a body, that's where I would put it.
Honeysuckle?
Where?
Is that what that yellow stuff is?
No, that's definitely not honeysuckle.
What is it?
Honeysuckle is a bush. Those look like buttercups, if I'm correct.
I'm not perturbed and paranoid about the fact that there's a long grass.
What about it?
and we're near water.
Oh, relax. So,
If one of those things slithers across my foot, I'm leaving you high and dry.
I have not seen a snake my entire time living out here, and you think you're gonna hit the lottery today, huh?
You never know with living out here.
But yeah, now Trump and his administration is saying that they're going to cut back on Section 8 housing and Medicaid fraud and welfare fraud. They're going to make it so that able-bodied people have to look for work, volunteer. They have to do something in order to earn what they're getting from now on.
So that won't affect me, will it?
No. But and people are freaking the hell out about it. And they're making up all kinds of crazy lies saying that, you know, a single mom that has 5 kids is going to lose her benefits. Well, if she's lying about shit, she might. If she's, you know, saying stuff that's not true to get benefits, then yeah, she might lose her benefits. Right? But if she honestly can't work and has kids that need taken care of, should I throw Katie in there?
No.
I think I should throw Katie in that giant mud pit right there.
Do not.
Come here, Katie.
That stinks. No.
Come here, Katie.
No. Absolutely not. I got a shower.
I'll even let you take your shoes off. Not that that's going to help you because you're going in head first.
No, I got nice and clean.
Oh, hell, I got kicked out.
I prefer to stay nice and clean.
What the heck happened there?
If you want to tell them about what we talked about with my psychiatrist.
Almost says, hi, Pistachio.
Hi. You want to tell them about what we discussed yesterday?
Is the video working, you guys? Because
I'm walking with you, then go ahead.
No, we're good. You've already addressed that, I believe.
I don't think I addressed it to anybody else.
Well, they can see it later. Yeah, the ground is saturated right now. We've had lots and lots of rain. Daniel, I've worked hard almost all my entire life until I became disabled.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off that I'm held to the same standards as somebody who's an able-bodied person that's getting more benefits than I am.
Ow.
All right, back up a little bit from the fence. We don't want to chase them off. You know, if somebody needs it, I get it. But, you know, I paid into the system all those years, and now I'm getting screwed with medical bills. Tarp or something. And it's really starting to piss me off because I see so many people who can work, even if it's just a part-time job, to help offset things, and they don't want to, so they just milk the system. They just keep popping out kids. You know, I've had people sitting there going, well, why don't you keep having kids? Why don't you have another kid? No, I'm not going to do that. First off, it's not fair to bring a kid in this world when I can't help take care of it right.
Not only that, you got one that needs a lot of help anyway. Right, Dad?
So, yeah, I emailed my state rep the other day.
Right, Daddy?
Yes, Caitlin. And I said to her, you know, I make just over $1,400 a month. I said, that puts me at poverty level. I said, out of that $1,400 a month, I have to pay $1,100 for rent. Well, hi, babies.
You're coming to greet you, apparently.
Hi, babies.
Apparently you're a cow whisperer?
Do you see the bubbies? Hi, bubbies. What are you doing? Pull some grass, Katie. There's some of that nice light green stuff right there. They love that. But you got to get the... No. Hold this.
Hi, y'all. Ooh, a little close. Puppies. Hi, babies.
This light green grass here, they love this stuff.
Mm. Oh yeah, you would remember that because you used to work with him.
And you come over to the post so you can put your arm across.
You spooked her.
Look at it. What? Actually, these are steers, Katie.
They're boys?
They're eunuchs at this point. They have no balls, as we shall say.
So they're males?
They were males. Well, maybe not. I might be wrong. They might be heifers. They are heifers. I'm wrong about you. I'm sorry, little girl. I called you a boy. I misgendered the cow. Am I going to jail now?
Look at all them flies. That's so sad.
So let's keep walking a little bit down this way. I'll follow. Come on, babies. Come on. Let's walk.
Me how much flies are on them.
Katie, that's like
Come on.
peekaboo. There, you got a Sasquatch and cows in the same picture. And no, I'm not attacking the cows.
Wouldn't they eat that stuff?
Eat what stuff?
Hmm?
Probably, but they would really like that nice green grass if it was a little bit taller.
The stuff that I'm stepping on?
Yeah, but they don't care if you step on it or not.
Stepping on it?
There's a tree down over there.
Elmo, get it right. It's a baby squat.
A baby squatch. What are you talking about?
Yeti calls me little squat.
So?
He
Elmo calls you pistachio because he likes to make fun of you because of this pistachio ice cream thing. And I think it's funny.
Who calls me Hobbit?
Well, I call you lots of things, but
Somebody called me Hobbit. Oh, Fred called me Hobbit Feet. And whatchamacallit calls me Chicken Girl.
Dave says slap that cow in the butt for me. No, I'm good, bud. I'd have to electrocute myself to do that.
That's a hole.
There's a big old groundhog hole. Big old groundhog in there. I wonder if I can get him out. Let's see.
I found a shroom.
He's not coming out. What kind of shroom did you find?
It's the white one.
Hey, Dave, you want a mushroom?
I don't know if it's poisonous or not. So I'm not touching it.
Mushroom. Oh, I love cows. Some cows love you, and sometimes the cows don't like you. I've had cows almost kill me more than bulls, I'll be honest with you.
You've also had other animals love up on you too.
What?
Think of a dromedary.
Oh, that fucking camel. That camel tried to bite my nipple, man. That's wrong.
They don't know that story, so you gotta tell them.
There are pictures on my Facebook of there's a petting zoo going up. We took Lori to the airport to drop her off. She was heading home back down to Arkansas to visit her dad.
Another white top spoon.
And on the way back home,
I hear you.
we stopped at this petting zoo. And yeah, they had a camel.
And a donkey.
And a donkey. Yeah, the donkey was cool as hell. He was laid back. If you want to pick the shrooms, pick the shrooms. I don't think we have poisonous shrooms here, kid. See, I told you they'd follow. Are you going for a walk with us? But yeah, this camel, I'm trying to get a picture with it, and it puts its head over my left shoulder and reaches down and bites my left nipple. I'm like, you little son of a... And it kept trying. I'm like, would you stop that already? That's not kosher, man.
Took a Smurf home.
She picked up, she just took somebody's house. These guys are really after us now.
I think we got food.
They don't care about food. They're just happy to have something that keep their attention for a little bit. They get bored out here in these fields by themselves.
1,387, Daddy. Nowhere near my goal, but we're getting there.
So, yeah, I mean, I met a camel in Iraq. It stunk. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, he did that. He definitely had an odor to him. Yeah, don't go too much further down, Katie. Here, pick all that up through here.
Oh, right.
You can grab that piece there, yeah. Put your arms over the thing there and just drop it. Come on, babies. The cows are coming home. Come on, babies. Good puppies.
Right here, baby.
Come on.
Very cool.
There's more snake berries.
Yeah, I know.
Come on. Hi. Oh, you like that, don't you? You gonna come say hi? Is she gonna come say hi? Yeah, they're eating that. They're eating the alfalfa hay that we threw over there for them. They're enjoying that. Oh, no, don't steal it from them. Get your own. Number 393. That's rude. Hi, Thomas. Katie says, hi, Kat. Says, afternoon, Dave, Elmo, Chris, and Kat. And cows. We have cows today, and we don't even have a tornado, Thomas. Oh, Caitlin.
I was giving them more. Here you go, babies.
How's your Skittles going, Thomas? Thomas is freeze drying Skittles.
Really?
Yep.
Baby.
If you take your time and you walk up nice and slowly, right? It's okay.
Well,
It's okay. Yes. Yes, it's okay. Hi. Look at those big eyes. Come on. Come on.
Daddy, I'm gonna record me.
Come on. I'm getting electrocuted by the electric fence just through the post. It tingles. Oh, man. All right, come on. We're going up this way now. We're going the other way.
Cow didn't want me to pet it.
Huh?
The cow didn't want me to pet it.
Well, if you put your hand down under the fence, it might let you.
Yeah, I'm small enough.
Nope, you're going too fast. Come on. You went too fast. You got to go slow. You have to go slow, kid.
1441. Really?
See, we have there's a creek that goes down through the back here. All the way up there.
Yeah. Something just slithered on through there.
I think you're full of shit.
No, I just watched the grass move. It was like right up in there. I watched it move.
I think you're paranoid, kid. There ain't nothing here.
It was right here.
There's nothing here.
Either that or something else.
The wind or something.
Yeah, right there it is.
Right where?
It's underneath the alfalfa hay. It's been running. The little quick thing. Right there he is. It's a baby garter snake. I told you there's a snake.
Huh. Here, take them.
Oh, bastard.
Take them.
Where'd he go?
Right here. I got him.
And my dad told me I was crazy, that there wasn't anything moving. Yes, there was. I told you. Ugh. There's a freaking snake in the grass. Where'd he go?
Over here somewhere.
Told you I wasn't crazy.
He has a hole here. He went in it. Yep, he went in a hole.
I told you the grass was moving.
That's the first snake that I've seen alive up here, Katie. The cats have caught them and ate them.
Take them.
Come on. He's gone. He's in a hole.
Yeah, but
What?
That's a weird looking spider.
Where?
It was a white ass spider. You don't see him?
Oh my God, kid. Just walk.
First snake, now spider.
This kid pays too much attention.
This is the one who decided to take me into a damn field.
But it's beautiful in the field.
Where are you, little buddy? I'm
He's gone. He went down in the hole, I told you. They don't go far from where their hole is unless they're going out for water, and he was not going for water. Are they following us still? Come on, babies. I didn't realize how far back we walked.
1,490.
Right up there is where I usually stand when I walk up the road to the T road. That's usually where I'm standing at. I hit the wrong button. Whoops. Sorry, y'all.
I'm hoping I see another one.
If you see a second snake today, I will kiss your feet. Did y'all get to see the snake at all by chance? Hi, Ann. Ann hates snakes. Certain snakes are good. Never kill a black snake. Black snakes will eat poisonous snakes. Did you know that? Thomas said snakes are good with barbecue sauce. There you go, Katie. Go catch him. I'll make him for you for dinner.
Kill him.
Here they come. They're right behind us. I'll tell you, ants are really bad this year. I'm surprised I haven't found any ants, but it's just so wet that they're...
Well, I found anthills.
Not in here, you haven't.
Not in the field, but in our yard.
In our yard, they're all over the place. We actually got some stuff to put down in the yard to kill the ants. Or at least get them under control a little bit. Now, there's probably a snake in that pit right there. If you could get into it.
Where?
Where that stump is. Yeah. Go ahead, fall into the electric fence, Katie. And right up at the top of that hill is where we live. If we could cut straight across here, it'd be a quick walk home.
Yeah. If we wanted to get stuck in all that grossness.
What grossness?
There's cow shit and all that.
Well, you just pay attention to where you walk. It's not that hard.
And mind the electrical fencing.
I'll just throw you over it. Don't worry.
Electrical fencing.
Actually, you could just lay down and roll under it.
God only knows what's in there. I told you I just saw one snake. God only knows if there's more.
There's snakes around. They just usually don't come out around us. Oh, I gotta get caught up on chat here. Hold on. I prefer knees on snakes. Snakes are good eating. I normally have a shovel in case I chop. Well, that happens. Borax and sugar do great for ants. I keep snake shot in my 22 when hiking. Yeah. You have more poisonous snakes out that way, though, Dave. You've got the diamondbacks and all that stuff up there where you are. The most poisonous snakes we have here are
cucumber, then
cottonmouth and copperheads.
Yeah, if you smell cucumber when you're here, oh, be careful.
Yeah, cottonmouths smell like baby cottonmouths smell like cucumbers. Did you know that? What did you say, Katie?
I can hear this.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird.
She hears the electric fence going off beside us. Poop is good. It helps grow food. Yeah. My great-grandfather used to go to the circus every year and get all of their elephant shit. And that's what he would use to fertilize his tomatoes. And every year, that man would grow tomatoes that were almost the size of my head.
1,537.
So,
how many miles in total is Sumner Dick Daddy?
It's about 2 miles up and 2 miles back, but it's on a hill. That's the problem.
How many steps in total?
Dave said...
Would it be the length of this?
Yeah, we get rattlers. Never seen one, though. I gotta clean my screen off better. Knock on wood, usually just gardeners. Saying we have hammerhead work in Ontario. Wow. Huh. Hammerhead worms are a parasitic type of worm, are they not? No. This isn't even close to the hill that you're going to take over there.
But I mean, if it's the length.
No. We didn't even do a mile yet, Katie. Sorry if it's taking me a minute to get to your chats. For some reason, I have to keep refreshing the chat. No, it says I'm caught up there now. I still think I should throw Katie in that. Come on, Katie, don't be a wuss. It's good for your skin.
I've already saw one snake in the hole.
Did you hear her scream? That's hilarious. I'm surprised you didn't jump for the bird.
Huh?
Okay, so you saw a freaking snake in the grass, a little thing, and the bird flies right in front of your face and you don't see it.
No.
Ay, ay, ay.
I was paying attention on not finding any more holes and not breaking an ankle.
Some people's kids, I tell you.
I don't need to break an ankle today.
Sure you do. That's a hell of a story you get to tell them. Hey, kid.
What?
Take your entire stride. You're wasting energy by taking smaller steps.
That's baby legs, okay? I don't have half flush legs.
I forgot my med bag in my truck yesterday when we were getting tires put on. And I had to get it out. And so I asked the guy, I'm like, is there any chance I can get into my truck real quick? I just need to get my med bag out. And he's like telling the guy, hey, lower this down for this guy. I'm like, you don't have to lower it. And the kid's like, yeah, you're pretty tall. I said, I used to be taller. I said, I used to be 2 inches taller than I am now. He said, damn. He said, you're what, 6'2" now? I said, yeah. I said, I used to be 6'4" before this disease got a hold of me. What?
1,626. We're getting there.
Emma says we got coral, rattlers, cottonmouth, etc. We need rain, ground is dry. Well, there's supposed to be some coming up your way now this weekend, so I know we're supposed to get more rain tomorrow. Hey, slow down, kid. No, I told you to take your full stride. There's different. Let's see if I can get the cows to come up here. Come on, babies. Come on. I don't know if they're going to come or not. It looks like they're coming. Here they come. Come on, babies. Nope, they're going down the hill. They're like, F you, I'm going out here. Elmo says they're getting ready for rainy season down there in Florida. Up, now they're running. One started running, now here they're coming off of them. Come on, babies. Cows are great. I love cows. I love all animals for the most part. I used to have a Semitol bull that we raised from a baby. And he weighed about 1,200 pounds when we sent him to butchers. And I could put him on a leash and just walk him around my yard. No fence, nothing. Just me and him would go for a walk. My animals knew they were loved.
Heck, even your pit bull loved me before I even was out in the world.
Yeah, my puppy dog, my lefty was how I knew my my ex-wife was pregnant. That's a post hole. That's why they took an old post out, put a new one in. They're trying to sneak up on us, Katie. It'll rain daily for 15 to 20 minutes. You know, when I was down there in 95, Daniel, they told me that, and we didn't get rain the entire time we were there. Come on, puppy. Are you gonna walk with us? Are you gonna walk with us? Hi there. Look at the rest come running. Oh, you two are gonna fight now? You gonna play fight? I heard that. One of them burped. One of the cows burped. They're not gonna come close to the fence, Katie. They can hear it too. I'm sure they've touched this fence already. So they're not gonna come close to it. That's why why do you think they're not eating this stuff right at the fence? Yeah, they don't want to get electrocuted. Hi, babies. Yeah, you're good babies. You're good babies.
It knows where it can go.
Yeah. So it's a smarter animal than you. It's a stampede.
What?
Be careful up there. They want to go up. They want to go up top. They think we're going to take them up. I kind of feel bad now. What?
Here.
There's just a nice breeze going to keep me cool. Because I'll tell you, my fat ass is sweating like hell right now.
1,787.
Let me get caught up on chat here. It will rain daily. Yeah, yeah. Let me reset my chat here. Hey, Jay. Now up here, you might be able to pet them, Katie, because they have their head through the gate. They're getting something to drink. If you're getting some salt lick, huh? No, don't. Nope. You're good babies. You're good babies. Yes, you are. All right, up we go. I'm a hurting puppy today. Holy crap.
1,808. But yeah, they were trudging through all of that, and that's all you could hear was that.
Why both ears tagged for market? No, they're actually tagged because they're 4-H animals. They have to be registered.
Anthos.
Here, I'll show you some of the ants. They're just everywhere this year. It's crazy. We've got holes like this in our yard. All right, we're gonna stop over here and take a quick break. Get caught up on chat, and because I can actually see over here. Jay said both ears because they're not gay. The cows have tags in both ears.
1837.
Elmo asked Jay how the superhero training's going. That woman was nuts. I'll show the video when I get home. But yeah, Daniel sent a picture to Discord, a video. Get your head away from the road. You got a truck coming. And this woman was talking out her head about being superheroes and all this other crazy shit. It was rather interesting. So Jay wants to find out how crazy she is. He's going to try and get her in the bed. So if we don't hear from Jay for a couple of days, we might need to go to have somebody go check on him. What? It's open?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing on this side. We've got crops starting to come up. There's corn already starting here. They just planted this like a week ago. There's already corn coming up. I think it's corn anyway. Looks like it.
We'll find out sometime soon when it decides to take over my viewing spot of fireworks.
And I have no problems with eating animals. We've done it for thousands of years. Without animals, that's the only way we really get good proteins to build muscle. They say you can get proteins from beans and other sources. Well, no, not as good as what you get from animal proteins. So I don't have a problem with it. I've raised my own animals. I make sure that they know they're loved as they're being raised. They have very good lives. And before they go to the butcher shop, I pray over them and I thank them for their sacrifice. There goes Josiah.
That's Josiah?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, he got stuck in that snowstorm not last year, but the year before. And he said, "The heck with this, I'm getting a truck."
Yeah, nice truck.
All right, I'm going to have you carry them for a little bit. That's an interesting mushroom. Anybody want me to send them this? All right, I got to get caught up on the chat here real quick. Come here. You have sunglasses on. You can read it better.
Someone, if they didn't want to be, check on him or send Gatorade. Elmo, guess depends how you cook the beef. Training going okay. I cannot read it as I'm walking. Hold on, gotta walk in.
Yeah, we're going to go up here on the stage. Big enough here.
We're almost home, so then my dad can get a drink. Okie dokes. Training going okay. I can't fly. I'm not fast. I'm not strong. I'm not super smart. Only success I've had yet was eating. If that is super, then I'm in. That's what she said, Jay. Yes, I eat beef sometimes when I can afford, and Evil Emma said, be right back. And apparently they're talking about you. And,
No, they're saying about Jay. Jay and his working out to be a superhero. Yeah, there's smoke over there.
well, they said check on him or something weird.
I'll be right back. I gotta check something real quick, y'all.
What do you need to check?
I haven't had a good
To see what it is?
beef in over 5 years, but afford hamburger once in a while and a blue moon. All right, I'm gonna check something real quick. I'll be right back. If you can hear me, I'm looking to see where the smoke's coming from.
No. There is no fire for us. Traffic hazard on roadway, Route 283 West and North Strickler Road. And that's it.
Well, maybe the traffic hazard went up in flames. Wouldn't that be some shit?
It looks more like it's on this side, right where that barn is. Maybe they're burning.
Hey, if we all pitch in, I'll buy a couple briskets and smoke them. You all come down and we'll have some.
Or up, depending on where you're from.
We'll get some, right now, big, decent sized briskets are going for $100. I remember when I could get 2 10-pound briskets from Walmart for $20 back in the day, before everybody and their brother started wanting them.
And make sure that if you're going to do them in a smoker, make sure you don't have a family member who ruins said smoker.
Yeah, don't let a re person like my brother play with lighter fluid and a bullet smoker. It does not end well. My brother had a flame shoot out the side of the smoker. It burned his arm, it burned his ear lobe, his face.
Burned all of pretty much a decent section of our deck.
No, it didn't burn the deck.
Pop the deck on fire.
No, he didn't. He was exaggerating. No. It came out the thing halfway up the thing, Katie. It didn't come out at the bottom. He wasn't smart enough to realize he has to, when you light it, you're supposed to keep the lid off of it. So when he lit it, he had the lid on it and just the sidearm open. So all of those fumes were stuck inside the bullet smoker.
Lit it like a...
And when he lit it, it went off like a bomb. This is the same idiot who overflowed a kerosene heater, used sheets to clean it up, then took the sheets outside and proceeded to light them on fire in my fire pit and melted the screen cover from my fire pit. So yeah, he's not the sharpest bulb in the box.
2000.
All right, go get me a chair, please. My fat ass needs to sit down.
Sure, chair do you want?
The blue one's right on the back deck here.
That's soaked still.
No, it's not. It's dry. I already checked it. Hi, Whiskers. $7.99 a pound for ground beef. That's not bad, actually. Cats have the bong fired up. That'd be funny. Why wait till I put 3-4 pound. Brisket used to be cheap. Yeah, right. Man, I used to make a brisket. It would just melt in your mouth, man.
Where do you want it?
Right over here is fine.
Yeah.
Right there. No, over here, honey. Over here. Hi, Whiskers. That's good. Thank you. I'll take a cup of water. My cup's on the counter. I already rinsed it. Thank you. All right. Oh, sit my fat ass down here. Oh, yeah, that's not good there, and we don't want to. We're not supposed to blow ourselves up. Oh my. Flip the camera around here. There we go. Remix. Really, Whiskers? Hi, baby boy. I used to actually take my brisket and actually put it directly on the coals to sear it shut. And it stays nice and juicy as you're making it. Where you going, Fang? Fang, where you going, buddy? Never had brisket. Brisket is like right at the bottom of the neck, the chest part of an animal, of a bull or a steer. And they usually, depending on how big the animal is when you butcher it, they're usually anywhere from 5 to maybe 15 pounds at most. I've never seen one bigger than 15 pounds, I don't think. It's not hard, Elmo. It's just, if you want it to not be tough to eat, you're going to cook it on a medium heat, and you're going to cook it for at least 13 to 15 hours. At least. And every hour or two, you're going to go out and flip it over. Boo, come on, Boo. Yeah, you want to smoke a... Oh, what the heck? Sorry about that. I think we're good to go now. What are those heathen kittens doing? Can you even see the kittens? My mom would soak a brisket in red wine and bake it with tomato paste, pearl onions. Nice. I mean, if you do it slow and, low and slow, I can see it. But yeah, you gotta. If I was doing brisket in the oven, I would keep it at about 250. Yeah. My volume's really low. Is it okay now? Hi, Andrea. Are you shooting at us, Andrea? Andrea says she missed us. All right, let me restart again and get my sound. Hopefully, that'll fix my sound. Damn it. All right, do I have sound now? Hi, Andrea. Hi, Jay. Hi. Hello. Nana's home, but she's not home yet. She's gonna run us over.
Oh,
Right there she is.
here.
For some reason, it says she's home way before she's home.
Yeah, it always says it right at the church. You can't run us over.
We'll try. Ow! Damn it, mother. The truck has new shoes. Good sound now? All right. The cat just looked at me like, are you nuts? If you only knew, cat. If you only knew. How you doing, Andrea? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we are going to, me and Atlas from Jar Openers are starting a new channel. It's going to be nothing but religious stuff on that channel. I'm going to get it set up today. I will get you links to the channel so you guys can go subscribe. And 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, we are going to do our first talk. I've already got it all outlined. It's going to be the basis of Christianity and what it means to be saved, how to be saved, all that stuff. So hopefully you'll agree and you'll enjoy that. Hot enough to go swimming out. Be nice to have a salt pond.
What? Hold on. Squizzies.
Yeah, that bark is what makes it nice and keeps it nice and tender inside, Jay. But
Went that way and then in the field.
so we're gonna take turns teaching. I'll do a week and then Atlas is gonna do a week. I'm not sure if Worrell's going to be a part of this. I haven't had a chance to talk to him about it yet. And then there's another guy who is a pastor on Jar Openers that we're going to talk to about coming in with us and working with us. So Hopefully that'll be something that you guys will enjoy. Post office going on strike? I haven't heard anything about that yet. I wouldn't doubt it though. So, but yeah, we're gonna try and spread some good news, get people on track with God and stuff. So that's a big thing. So yeah, I gotta come up with a name for the channel yet. So if you have any ideas, let me know, and we'll figure it out here. Oh my! I think TNT said he would like it. I think it's a great thing. Heard from Mike recently. Yes. Mike's been really busy, Dave. Mike has a show coming up this week where he's going to go and try and sell a lot of his artwork. I'm going to try and talk Mom into going over. It's actually a blues festival. It's like $30 to get in a person, so I don't know if we'll be going or not. But yeah, he's getting all set up for that. That's why he hasn't been hanging out with us as much. He's been really focusing on getting stuff done.
It's still attached.
Bible thumpers, holy rollers. I was thinking maybe Christ-centered life, something like that. Maybe, I don't know. But we're going to tell the hard truths that a lot of churches are afraid to say anymore. You can't be of the world and of God at the same time. That's something that's not being taught enough. And you cannot, unlike I love my Catholic friends, but works do not save you. The Bible tells you that you are saved by faith alone, by Christ, through Christ. So that's what we're going to Harry Holy Book. Am I gonna have to buy one of those fuzzy Bible covers, Elmo?
You read our minds. Dad was out wanting me to message you about getting a drink.
What kind of tree is that now?
It's rose bush trimming.
Oh, she's gonna try and make starters off it. Oh.
I feel like walking up to the woods.
Gotcha. Like the holy rollers. Well, we'll figure it out. I'll do a post on there with a poll. Well, I guess I can't do that because if I start the channel, then it won't let me change it later. So, time is it? Yeah. Well, tell you what, y'all. What else do you want to talk about while we're here?
Daddy,
what?
What's that?
What? Kitty, 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 kitty.
That was hard.
Not that I know of. It would look like Casper, but that one has a whole tail. Oh. Well, that was a shot you didn't need. The cat's just knocked you into my crotch.
Who's that across the street now? That's one of ours.
I don't know. We got cats across the street. will just clip some red hair and send it to me. I need to trim this up. I could do that.
Hey, you're smart. Use cardboard. Stuff cold.
So, oh my.
I with.
Come here, Fang. Come here, Fang. Hi, puppy. You're okay. She's not gonna hurt you. Come here, my Fang. I got my Fang. I got my Fang. Hi, puppy. They will get in the truck. They like the truck. So, did you guys even get to see the kittens at all today? Like, they keep knocking the camera the wrong direction. I'm sorry. The little heathens. Hey, Katie. Go fix the camera so they can see the kittens, please. Oh, my. I think this Pope is going to push a lot of people away from Catholicism. I think they'll push a lot towards Eastern Orthodox churches, and they'll push a lot towards people who are speaking truth, that are actually talking, giving people what they have, what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. So that's what I'm hoping we can give you.
I was good. I was good.
You go see Nana.
I was good. That's a bad. Kelly.
Yeah, she's chasing one of the cats over. Is that Leo?
Oh, you don't want.
I don't know. There's a cat here. There's a black and white cat over there. I don't know if it's Smokey or Whisk or Casper or not. The end of Casper's tail broke off. Hi, Ruth. The goatee gospel hour. We could name it "Bringing in the Sheep." I don't know. That sounds kind of bad. We were walking with heifers today. The bottom field where Vernon takes them down. We walked the whole length of that fence that they have down there, and they kept following us. It was fun.
On the pond.
No, I can't find that pond.
There.
And Katie's like, I'm afraid of seeing a snake. I said, I've never seen a live snake out here as long as I've lived, Caitlin. Wouldn't you know, we came across a garter snake. Huh? It was only like that big. I was trying to catch it, but it found its hole. It went down a hole first.
Bigger one out there.
I'm sure. Hi, Leo. Did you get chased back over?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Leo right there.
It's probably over there pointing her cat.
Well, there's a black and white cat over there. We don't know who it is. So,
You can help.
I'm almost done. Okay, I'll unload the car when I'm done here. I'm almost done.
I worked 6.5 hours today.
Okay, well, go relax.
Well, I got cold stuff.
Okay, it'll be fine till I get to it. I promise.
Take my peanut butter pretzel nuggets in.
Okay, well, you have fun with them.
You don't like peanut butter pretzel nuggets?
No, that's you and Pappy.
Huh?
That's you and Pappy. You both like them.
He likes them.
Does she? Ah, Ruth's on vacation for the next couple days. She's up at the trailer. Hopefully you have a good time. Hopefully you got nice weather for it. Let me show you what's at my feet here. I gotta loosen this up. Flip the camera. This is my feet. I got whiskers here, the gray and white one. And this one's Fang.
Fang?
This one's my sweet pea. Not to be misconstrued with the sweet pea across the street that I take care of when they go to the beach. And back there is Mr. Troublemaker laying. That's Leo back there. Katie's gonna make you all sick. She's out there bouncing the camera all around. I hear her, Mom. I hear her all the way out here. I'm on the way on the other side of the yard. She's yelling, I fixed it.
Fixed it. I had to use my vacuum cleaner.
There you go.
So far, really nice up there. Oh, that's good.
So take your peanut butter stuff in and fix stuff.
Hey, y'all, I hate to do it. I'm going to have to go for now. Mom's got groceries and stuff I got to go take in.
I got it, Chris.
So,
Katie doesn't want to help.
Katie, can you come here a minute? You talk to them and I'll go help Nana.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll be right back, y'all.
We're in a rotate here.
I need my foot sweepy. Thank you.
Okay.
That was Leo that you saw over at
I knew I saw somebody. Howdy, y'all. Also, I plugged in your iPhone because it was almost dead. So, can y'all see them now? The kitten cam, you've got Mom. Andrea says thank you.
What?
Andrea said thank you.
For what?
I don't know.
Ask her for what?
What for, Andrea? Let me go see the babies and I will tell you which ones are which here in a minute. Because I can't tell from here. So I will be right back. I had to go see which ones were laying in front of the camera so I could tell them correctly.
Why don't you take the whole thing that way?
Because
That would have made sense. Holy sugar.
okay. Andrea still didn't tell us. The ones you are looking at is Mom, Zephyr, and Chester. Yeah, they are a month old. By the way, Jay.
We're a little over that.
No, they're a month old. They'll be 2 months old next week. Ooh, it's chilly out here. Oh, yeah. No. He just switched us out. Sometimes if he's got to go do something, he'll have me sit for a little bit. My girl. Whiskers! Kitty, kitty, kitty! The older batches, the older two, or the older, okay. So the first batch of kittens that there were 6 of, they are about 2 years old now. And the second batch is not quite a year yet, I believe. Dad's better at keeping track of them. Yeah. I counted in total all of our cats that we take care of on a daily basis. We have 25. Because it's 22 outsides, 22 outside cats, and then 3 indoor cats. 3 indoor cats are ours, and then the 22 outside cats that we feed because of them being strays. So yeah, we definitely have our hands full. Especially 90 pounds of cat food in a week and a half. Oh. And that's Miss Willow. Miss Willow's just minding her own business. Daddy, how old are Casper, Fang, and Boo? That's what I thought, almost 2. I said, that's what I thought. They would closer to 2, wouldn't they? Yeah, they just turned a year, so just over a year. And then the older batch is almost 2, right? Come on, baby. Huh? There isn't. But yeah, we go through 90 pounds of cat food in a week and a half. What is that, Dad?
Sugar.
That's a big bag of sugar.
25 pounds of sugar.
Thanks, Willow. That's what we needed.
You got a Willow.
Sorry, y'all, for Willow's rear end there.
Okay.
Ooh, 2,432 today. Oh.
You need more than that. Watch your tail there, Miss Sweet Pea. All right, I'm back.
Hi, Whiskers. Cooey.
Didn't realize how hard it is to type on my phone and YouTube. Yeah, Jay understands that one. He's actually doing good today.
Thank you. She was thanking you for not.
I was thinking about it, but no. I enjoy hanging out with you. Jay said that's a crazy amount of cat food.
Yeah.
Jay, did you get a new phone? Or are you just taking your time and double checking what you're spelling today? Because normally we get lots of typos from you, bud.
It costs what, almost $100 a month?
More than that. We go through 3 bags.
We go through 90 pounds of cat food
We
in a
go
week and a
through
half.
2 44-pound bags for the outside cats and 1 bag, 1 35-pound bag for the inside cats every 6 to 8 weeks. And it's 25, 26 for the 44-pound bags, and for the other bags, it's about $25. So it's about $150 a week. So, but we make sure they're taken good care of.
Yep. And I made sure I counted, so that's 25 cats that we take care of.
I've been training. Is that going to be your new superpower? Is to make sure you don't have typos anymore? I still have typos all the time, so.
Yeah, I have to double check Dad's spelling before he posts something 90% of the time.
A lot of times I have to go back and edit because my spell check changes it to something I don't want it to
What'd you
be.
get bit by? Who the hell bit you?
What are you talking about?
He's got a fresh bite mark in his neck, or right here, in the white part of his fur.
Come here, Bubby. Now you're on your laptop. Very cool.
Come on. Let Daddy check you.
Come here, my boy.
Right on the front. Right there.
Honey, that's an old wound. That's scar tissue. My hair doesn't grow there anymore.
That's weird. Looks like some fresh mark.
Is Vernon shooting something?
Not that I'm aware of. What?
It sounds like it. My neighbor, the farmer down here,
He's digging into something.
he goes around, he's digging out, he's getting groundhogs. He's trying to chase groundhogs out, and then he's probably shooting them. They had a mouse yesterday morning when I was out. Fluffy had it first, and he was growling at me and everyone else, and then Casper got the mouse, and I think Casper ate it. Ow, no claws, dude. Ow. Ah! Yeah, good job. You can't do that, Caitlin. Now you got us both all tore up. Good job. Katie takes a piece of cheese.
Sit.
They're not going to sit. Give me that. Give me a top piece there. Down. You behave. Over here. Over here.
Daddy has it.
Hey. Here, Fang. Here, Fang. You better fight for it.
Oh, he did. You got dirt in your mouth.
I still have dishes to do yet today. I got to go in and get them done. Ryan stopped by. I made him lunch. I made him homemade pulled pork barbecue sandwiches. What are you doing, Fang? What are you doing, Fang? Oh my. I have a text message. Who do I have a text message from?
No.
Hold on a second, y'all. All right, I'm back.
You got me pretty good. But I ain't bleeding, so that's good.
Not going to bring the other computer up. Yeah, you should be good to go with the laptop, Ruth. I know you can use Rumble Studio. You can actually use that in the browser. Hi, Leo. Here comes Leo.
Thankfully, I'm not bleeding. So that's good.
Come here, Leo. Can you see him over there? He kind of blends in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I live in the middle of farmland, Jay. There's always going to be mice and rats and something out here. They have plenty of places to hide.
Sneak.
Why do you look so mean, Leo? Huh? It's like I just got chased away. Why do you think I'm mean?
Look at these two. You see these two?
Yeah, they're laying down. All right.
What are the bubbas doing?
Looks like they're getting some milk right now. So there's a fly crawling across the desk or whatever you have that's on.
On the floor.
Oh, here comes Miss Thing. Miss Willow came stalking in the door and walked up towards the camera.
Where I have it is on the floor against my vacuum.
No. You moved your vacuum to the back of the shed?
I moved. It's right in front of the table. So I have your thing right up against it.
There's Chester.
It's right at the front.
I'll test doing it live at some point too once I get the camera connected. Alrighty, let us know. We'll come heckle you. I'll be Statler. We'll find somebody to be Waldorf.
Oh god.
Oh my. They were my second favorite Muppets. Who's my favorite Muppet, Caitlin?
Speaker?
No.
Fozzie?
No.
No. Animal.
Uh-huh.
I had to think for a second. I had that. Okay.
I know how hard it is for you to think. Oh my.
Why is this looking like this?
It's fine.
You see the little red spot there?
Yes, Katie. It's fine.
Okay, whatever.
You're good. Relax. You're overthinking stuff. Yep, Animal is my favorite Muppet. We both are drummers. We were both kind of wild when I was younger.
Yeah, you want to tell them some of your drumming stories?
Like what?
The mass amounts of drumsticks that you broke. I don't know. The drumstick that went through some other drummer's head of a drum head.
I got mad at one of the bass drummers because he wasn't playing his drum hard enough, and I went over to show him how to play it. And as I'm beating on his drum, the freaking head of his mallet came off. Hey, Elmo.
How many other stories? Or what was the other one? There was one that you literally broke and like hit Nana.
Yeah. We were playing stand music at the end of a game, and I was going nuts. I was playing snare that year, and I couldn't feel my drum. Right? I couldn't feel it. I'm looking, and I'm like, look here, and I'm like, my sticks broke halfway down and broke off. I'm like, oh, well, that explains it. So what do? I just flip the stick around and start using the other end. And afterwards, Mom comes over. She's sitting 2 rows down, about 6 people over. And she's like, why'd you hit me? And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, you hit me with your stick. I'm like, no. I said, the stick might have hit you, but I didn't. I said, I was playing. I said, it just broke off. It went down and over and actually smacked my mom. It was hilarious.
Look who's coming. Boo boo.
Animal, really? The speed freak? Animal.
Boo boos.
I was an interesting youth.
That's okay. One of our stand tunes for our school, we changed the lyrics to, and I don't understand why they changed it to that particular thing, but we'll go with it. Remember Ozzy's Crazy Train?
Mm-hmm.
And how I wouldn't sing that certain part when we would do it? That's just messed up.
Which part?
About dying.
Oh, well. That's...
Like, what the hell? We're high school kids. Like, who in their right mind put the stand tunes like that? We had Crazy Train.
The cat over in the bushes up there. He's following it over.
7 Nation Army.
You had the weird songs. We did the cool shit. We still had...
Take on Me. I can't remember what other ones we had.
We did Itty Bitty Pretty One, Taking It to the Streets, Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, that's what we did too. Yeah, see, it's right there.
Yeah, that's not the same. That's one of the ones from over there.
One of my favorite memories from doing marching band for the 2 years that I did it was every time we would come back from a band competition, no matter what, you had one kid start singing Sweet Caroline. By the time we got back to the high school, the entire bus was singing Sweet Caroline. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, it is like almost midnight. How are these people energetic?
Are you kidding? We used to go to band competitions where we wouldn't get back till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Then there was the time we went down to Disney for 3 days.
That was a cluster. They had that planned out bad.
Yeah. Well, us kids were not expecting the weather shifts. We left was winter up here and cold. We got down there, it was hot. We came back and we were all like, no, we wanted to go back.
They decided to go down over the Christmas break, not realizing that that's the worst time to go to Disney because that's when it's at its, busiest. And yeah, they didn't get to ride hardly any rides. It was bad.
And the bigger thing is the buses that we were on. We didn't have individual TVs. So it was one main system for every TV.
Yep. And then you watch Star Wars all the way down.
Yes. I don't know whose brilliant idea it was, but it was the entire Star Wars the entire way down.
I know who it was. It was Brackville. You were on his bus.
Yes.
It was his idea.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. Thankfully, I had my phone and my earbuds, and I was like, tolerant.
Jay said band
tolerate.
kids weren't nerd like everyone says. We had some crazy stuff happen on the bus rides. Jay, we used to do band versus band football games. And yeah, let's just say it got bad. We used to beat the hell out of everybody.
And there was the one.
Your buses had TV. They were commercial buses that they took down to Disney. My junior year is the first year that they did a Disney trip. And somebody walking over there.
Boy.
Oh. And we took and went down. My bus broke down while we were down there.
Well, we stopped halfway to get dinner, and oh my god, I felt so bad for the looks on the people at the buffet that we stopped at. They were not expecting 3 busloads of kids, of high school kids, to come in. I felt so bad for them.
Why do you feel bad for them? It's their business. That's what they do.
Yes, but they weren't expecting.
Yeah, we stopped. No, we didn't stop for anything to eat because we left it like early in the morning.
Yeah, but we also stopped so that the bus driver. The main reason we stopped for dinner was for us, and then for also the bus drivers to switch.
Yeah, you get down to about South Carolina, and they've got to change bus drivers. So what we did is we stopped at a transfer station, like a pull-off, and.
Well, that's what we did coming back. We stopped at like a gas station or something.
And they swapped there, and then
they let us all use the bathroom, and then we also stopped for breakfast at McDonald's.
You got McDonald's?
Yeah, a bunch of us.
You little assholes. We didn't get McDonald's.
Yes, all of us kids got McDonald's.
One of the kids that was in band, their dad worked for Kellogg's. So Kellogg's donated those little cereal boxes. So we stopped at Cocoa Beach. And we had breakfast on the beach, eating that.
Well, we stopped so that way we could use bathroom, stretch.
We had
breakfast, that kind of thing.
We had. Okay, when you're 6'4" and you're on a bus like that, you can't get comfortable. Okay, so I did not sleep the entire way down. I tried to crawl in the aisle and sleep.
A bunch of the seniors did that the entire way down.
Yeah, well, Mrs. Wolf came back and kicked me and made me get up.
Yeah, well, Brackville was his bus was like the most chillest bus. A bunch of the seniors were laid out in the back, all stretched out, had like blankets stretched across and whatnot. A bunch of us were all just having the friggin'. That bus was the loudest bus. I couldn't believe it. But it was fun. I enjoyed being on Brackville's bus. Minus the fact that it was straight Star Wars the entire time down.
Yeah. There was a time that we beat Manheim Township's football team 76-0, and they got pissed off, so they started egging our buses on the way home. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, we stopped at McDonald's to get some stuff. Well, we stopped at an area that had like a bunch of different restaurants, like fast food restaurants. So the kids could stretch, use the bathroom, and get breakfast. How many these?
That's a lot of straw.
What's the Zimmerman something on the side?
That's
Polly.
That's gonna get put down for a lot of shit. You still have your horn? Yeah. I still have drumsticks and my drum pad and stuff. I still mess around a little bit. I taught Katie how to play. She didn't want to listen to me until after I made her drumline instructor yell at her. Remember? Mm-hmm. What'd she tell you? Do you remember?
Listen to your father. He knows what he's doing.
Yep.
That's okay.
I'm the one that used to teach them all the ones that were in my underneath me.
Just, what was it, last year? That you took the cake to the,
No, it was 2 years ago. I need to do that again this year.
2 years ago, my dad takes a cake into our high school for, what was it, drumline?
It was just for the drumline, sideline,
Yeah, for the
percussion.
percussion, drumline, and sideline people. And the drumline guys are like, why do we have to share with sideline? And
Chelsea looks at him and said,
or my old drumline or sideline instructor goes, because his daughter was in sideline. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I was not expecting that response.
sideline and field percussion are one and the same. They all work together.
Yeah, and then there was another memory from when I was in marching band was the football marching band fiasco.
Hey.
When we were more important on Friday nights.
When we were on the field, it didn't matter who was in our way, we didn't move. If you were in our way, we ran you over. It didn't matter if you were a football player, a coach, a referee, or what. When we're on that field, it's our field.
Well, no, it started out small with a few football players and a few of the marching band members.
I miss Boo.
And then it escalated to everybody that was involved in both the football team and the marching band.
What are you
to the point that
for?
It got into with the coach and with the
band
director. They all got into it. All because of who is more important on Friday nights. When the answer simply, the coach and the director told them both, hey, look.
You both work together.
You work together as like a well-oiled machine. You can't have one without the other. Basically, you can't have a marching band without a football team to cheer on. You can't have a football team without a marching band backing you and getting the crowd riled up and cheering you on. So finally, they reached a peace agreement, and it ended up with pizza.
The football team bought them all pizza. Elmo says, I don't have musical talent at all. I stuck with sports.
I was like, hey, whatever.
Andrea played clarinet. You played football too, Jay, on my home games. I had to play the halftime show in my football gear. They wouldn't let me do that. I had to pick either band or orchestra. Or, well, no, I was in band and orchestra, but I had to either pick band or football. And I picked band.
You could have played football?
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
I was always injured too much. I can boast that I actually beat Matt Nagy in a football game.
Oh, yeah.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh, you scared the hell out of all of them.
Sorry.
Yeah. Anyone who sits there and says that marching band is not a physical activity needs to learn how to do it.
Oh, it is. It's very strenuous, let me tell you.
Because, what are you talking about? You're on sideline.
I had to help push that big-ass marimba.
Wah. No, you strap on a freaking drum or get out there with a horn and actually march around that field and see how you feel afterwards. We used to book, and for drumline it's even more difficult because we have to crab. Unlike the rest of them. Yeah, we weren't allowed to turn our bodies and march in certain directions. We were going from hash to hash.
I can just see you now trying to crab.
I was good at it. We had march offs. I used to be one of the best at the march offs.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can ask Dale next time you see him. Because Dale used to conduct the march offs. So, all right, y'all. Well, I hate to do this, but it is time to wrap up. I got to go finish supper up, take some meds. He sent me a pic. That thing I sent has got more load time than me. Hold on. I'll check it out, Jay. But yeah, I'll see you all on Discord here in a little bit. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. It's been fun. Hopefully you had a good time with us. And yeah, I will see you at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. All right. Y'all be safe. Thanks for being here. Peace. We're out. Y'all be safe.